Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through some player props I like over on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Wednesday, November the 27th. It is the day before Thanksgiving, and it's our last big NBA slate before Thanksgiving. There are no NBA games on Thursday, only NFL games. So we don't have any NBA games Thursday, but we got a big slate Wednesday. I've got some early player props guys that I do like for this slate, taking a first look at the board on Tuesday night, recording this video the night before. We don't have all the games posted yet, but of the 14 games today, we do already have props up for 5 games, and I've got 3 early plays I like for tonight's slate that we're going to talk about and break down in this video. So before we do talk through these plays, guys, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure to hit that like button down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account on Prizepicks, use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up. Get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account when you place your first lineup. And it is the holidays. A lot of these DFS sites, DFS apps are running promos for the holidays. And we have a free square on Prizepicks for Thanksgiving Day for the NFL games, as you can see on the screen right now. Tyreek Hill's receiving yards prop for the NFL game on Thursday is set at 0.5. And this is a free pick that's available for everyone, for new users and for existing users. So if you don't have an account on Prizepicks right now, this is just another incentive to sign up. Take advantage of this free square while it is still available, and you don't have to play it with NFL. So if you don't even watch the NFL or if you don't do NFL props, you can still take this free square and play it with NBA stuff. So definitely check out Prizepicks, guys. Use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up, and make sure to get that free square while it is still available. It goes away Thursday night, 8:20 Eastern time, when the Dolphins and Packers game starts. And I do also want to give a shout out to Sleeper, because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. You can sign up for Sleeper, use promo code NOAH over there. When you place your first lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. And as you can see on the screen as well, Sleeper running some cool promos. If you look to my left, they've got a bunch of stuff they're doing. So they have a free square on CeeDee Lamb's receiving yards prop that's set at 0.5. They also have some discounts. They have Jared Goff's pass yards discounted, they have Malik Neighbors' receiving yards discounted, and they have Jordan Love's pass yards discounts. And these are discounts that you can use. It's not like you have to pick one. You can play all of them. So get over to Sleeper, guys. They're another DFS site, DFS app that's doing a lot of promos for the holidays. And if you guys don't have an account over on Sleeper, you can sign up, use promo code NOAH, and for a limited time, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $1,500. Normally, Sleeper deposit matches your first deposit up to $100, but for a limited time, they're going to match your first deposit up to $1,500. So you can put in $1,500, and they'll give you an additional $1,500 to play with. Go check out Sleeper, guys. Use that promo code NOAH when you sign up. Take advantage of all the discounts they're giving out this holiday season. They do have a bunch of promos for the Thanksgiving Day NFL games. They're going to be doing some promos as well, I believe, after Thanksgiving. So be on the lookout for those, and make sure to go sign up for Sleeper if you guys have not yet. But let's go ahead and talk about this Prizepicks slate, talk about some plays I'm liking over on Prizepicks for today. So I do want to recap our plays from Tuesday's video before we talk through today's plays. So we gave out 2 picks Tuesday, kept it simple, 2 plays, and we hit both of our plays that we gave out. So hopefully you guys tailed. Took Josh Giddey for over 5.5 assists, which was relatively sweat-free. I think Giddey had 6 assists at halftime, finished the game with, I believe, 8 assists. So even if you took his line, I know it bumped after I recorded the video. Even if you took it, the bump line, that still hit as well. And then we paired that with Chris Paul over 9.5 points, which was a little bit sweaty. Paul had, I think, like 2 points or maybe 5 points at halftime. Wasn't really shooting the ball much, but then in the second half, and especially in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, he scored like 6 points. Wound up going over his points prop. Really like that matchup for him against the Jazz. So, hit both the plays we gave out Tuesday, guys. Let's see if we can keep it rolling for this Wednesday slate. So, first prop we're going to take a look at for Wednesday that I'm liking is going to be a points prop. And I'm liking Miles Turner. And we're going to take Miles Turner for more than 15.5 points. So, you look at Miles Turner's recent games lately, it's kind of been up and down. He had a really big game against the Heat where he scored 34 points. Then he only had 10 points in a tougher matchup against Houston. Only had 15 points in a tougher matchup against the Bucks. Had 10 points in a really good matchup against Washington. Definitely would have expected Turner to do better against Washington, but then bounced back with 17 points in his last game against the Pelicans. Now he faces the Blazers today, and if you actually look at the Blazers this season, they've been pretty good at limiting points in the paint, limiting points to opposing centers. So far this season, the Blazers, they're only giving up the 6th fewest points per game to centers, and I want to say in terms of like points in the paint, they give up, I think, the 6th fewest points in the paint as well. I'm going to check that just to confirm. Portland giving up the 8th fewest points in the paint. Now, Miles Turner is a big that can stretch the floor. He can shoot threes. He doesn't rely on scoring in the paint. But you look at Portland's stats, they've been pretty good this season against centers. But I think a lot of that has been due to the defense of Donovan Clingan and Robert Williams. Well, both Donovan Clingan and Robert Williams are ruled out for this game. DeAndre Ayton is questionable. Honestly, I think if DeAndre Ayton plays, that's going to make this an even better matchup for Miles Turner because DeAndre Ayton is just not really a great defender. Portland was a really bad defensive team against centers last season, mostly because of DeAndre Ayton. And if DeAndre Ayton doesn't play, then you're probably going to see Duop Reath start at center because I think he's like the only center left for this Blazers team. Like, they don't really have a bunch of depth at center without Clingan and without Williams. It most likely will be Duop Reath getting the start. Maybe they'll play small ball and start like Jabari Walker at center. But either way, I think this is going to be a really good matchup for Turner. I think you look at Portland's stats this season against centers, and they've been Portland's been good defensively, but that's largely been due to Clingan and Robert Williams. Well, both those guys are out right now, so this matchup gets a lot better for Miles Turner. And you look at Miles Turner this season; he's been really good from a scoring perspective. He's averaging just over 16 points per game. He's playing a career high in minutes, 32.2 minutes per game. That's largely been due to the fact that the Pacers have been without Isaiah Jackson. So without Isaiah Jackson and without James Wiseman, they just don't really have any centers they trust to give minutes to outside of Turner. So you're seeing Turner just play a lot of minutes right now. They did pick up Moses Brown, but he's only been getting 5 to 10 minutes a game. Like, he's not really been playing much. So Turner, barring foul trouble, barring a blowout, should be looking at 30-plus minutes a night. I think the matchup's very good for him against this Blazers team that's missing their top, defensive centers right now. Plus, you look at Turner this season, in terms of like a usage perspective, he's had a pretty good usage rate. Like, of all their normal rotation players, Miles Turner has the second highest usage rate on the team, right behind Benedict Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin, 22.5% usage rate. Miles Turner, 22.3% usage rate. Miles Turner is averaging a career high in shot attempts per game, 12.3 shot attempts per game. That's probably because he's playing also a career high in minutes. But he's been really good offensively this season. He's a guy that can score from kind of everywhere. He can score in the paint. He can score from behind the arc. And without Clingan, without Robert Williams, it should be a lot easier for Turner to score around the rim if he wants to do that. If not, we know he can stretch the floor and he can shoot threes as well. Either way, really like the spot for Miles Turner. Like him for more than 15.5 points here. Now, the next prop I like is going to be an assist prop. And we're going to take Scotty Barnes for more than 5.5 assists. Well, we were going to take Scotty Barnes for more than 5.5 assists, but it just got taken off the board. So that's really unfortunate. I guess we could look at some other props from Scotty Barnes because I was kind of liking a lot of his props for today. His points plus assists, I didn't mind. His points plus rebounds plus assists, his PRA, I was looking at as well. Honestly, I'm fine taking PRA or points plus assist on Scotty Barnes. I was going to take over 5.5 assists, but that got taken off the board, which is so frustrating. I think PRA at 33.5 is still pretty good on Scotty Barnes. So let's take this. Let's take more than 33.5 PRA on Scotty Barnes. Let's talk through why I like this prop. So Scotty Barnes this season, he's only played in 7 games. He was dealing with an eye injury that caused him to miss a good amount of time. I want to say he missed almost a month, I believe. Let's see. So Scotty Barnes got injured and then returned. Let's see. So he played on October 28th, got injured, I guess, after that game, and then returned November 21st. So he was out for almost a month. And over his last 3 games since returning from injury, his minutes have ticked up each game. He only played 27 minutes in his first game back, but then got 34 minutes, and then last game against Detroit played 36.5 minutes. So it looks like Scotty Barnes not really on a minutes restriction anymore. I mean, he was coming back from an eye injury, so it's not like he's having to deal with any muscle thing. It's not like he's coming back from a leg injury or something like that where there could be potential for re-injury risk. It's really just all about his conditioning, and it looks like his conditioning is back up to normal. He was able to play 36.5 minutes last game, and Scotty Barnes has been really productive this season when he's gotten minutes. He's only played in 7 games, but he's averaging almost 20.5 points, almost 8 rebounds, and just over 6 assists this season. And you look at a couple games, he's played really low minutes, either due to blowout or first game back from injury. So the game against Minnesota where he only had 26 PRA, that was a tough matchup. It was also his first game back from injury. He only played 27 minutes. And then first game of the season, only played 26 minutes because they got blown out against Cleveland. I don't think we have to worry about blowout here against the Pelicans. The Pelicans are a pretty bad team. I mean, they're getting healthy. They have CJ McCollum back, but and I think DeJounte Murray might be back for this game as well. Let's see. I believe I saw that DeJounte Murray was probable for this game. Yeah, DeJounte Murray expected to play, but Brandon Ingram questionable, so we don't know if Brandon Ingram's going to play. CJ McCollum is back, but either way, I think this matchup's pretty good for Scotty Barnes. I think it's a game that will stay competitive. The Pelicans this season, they've definitely been a team you can beat kind of around the rim. I believe they're giving up the second most points in the paint. Yeah, second most points in the paint, and that's where Scotty Barnes can do a lot of his damage. Like, he's a guy that can drive to the basket. He can get putbacks, and the Pelicans have really struggled around the rim this season. So I really like this matchup for Scotty Barnes. Love that he's playing full minutes again. I think this is a game that should be competitive. Great matchup. Pelicans struggle, around the rim, which is where Scotty Barnes excels. Pelicans overall, just not really a good defensive team. They rank bottom 5 in defensive rating this season. They rank, they rank 28th in defensive rating. In terms of pace, the Pelicans, they haven't been a super fast-paced team. They're 26th in pace. The Raptors rank 15th in pace or 14th in pace. So, I don't think this game is going to be super, super fast-paced, but I think it's a really good matchup for Barnes just given how bad the Pelicans have been defensively, how much they have struggled around the rim, and Barnes has shown a willingness to be aggressive offensively, came back, looked great last game against Detroit, even on a back-to-back, played a ton of minutes, was super aggressive offensively, and not only has he been aggressive offensively from a scoring perspective, he's also been contributing with rebounds, with assists, leading the team in potential assists this season. He's averaging, I believe, 12.7 potential assists per game, and then from a rebounds perspective, I'm pretty sure he's second on the team in rebound chances per game, but I'm going to pull that up just to confirm. I think Jakob Poeltl's leading the team in rebound chances per game. Yeah, and Scotty Barnes second on the team, 13.4 rebound chances per game. His last 2 games, Scotty Barnes 15.5 rebound chances per game. So he's been scoring, he's been rebounding, he's been getting assists. It's a great matchup for him against the Pelicans. Like this spot a lot for Scotty Barnes. Was going to take him for more than 5.5 assists. That prop got taken off the board literally as I was filming this video. We'll go ahead and take PRA instead. I think this is definitely a fine alternative. I think it's a really good spot for Scotty Barnes. Like him for more than 33.5 PRA today. And then the other prop that I like, third and final prop we're going to take a look at, is going to be a prop on Isaiah Hartenstein. And I like Isaiah Hartenstein for more than 20.5 points plus rebounds. So we have only seen Isaiah Hartenstein play in 2 games this season. He's been injured. He was injured for a large majority of the season to begin with. But now he's back. He's fully healthy. And in his 2 games with the Thunder this season, he's been really productive. So his first game with OKC, he played 28.5 minutes, had 13 points and 14 rebounds. And then last game, got up to 31.5 minutes, had 19 points and 10 rebounds. And it is worth noting that Hartenstein did lose about 3.5 minutes due to blowout. He was on pace to play about 35 minutes last game, had the game been competitive. So it looks like Isaiah Hartenstein's full go here. He's not on a minutes limit anymore. He wasn't really even on a minutes limit in his first game because he played 28.5 minutes. And he's been super productive. He's not really a guy that's known to have a great offensive game. He kind of relies on his teammates getting him set up for shots. He kind of relies on putbacks. But he's been scoring well with OKC. He's been rebounding really well too. And that's something that Hartenstein has typically been really good at. He's historically been a really good rebounder. He was a really good rebounder on the Knicks. He was a guy that would average close to 10 rebounds per game when he got full minutes. So far this season, in his 2 games with OKC, averaging 18 rebound chances per game in those 2 games. So he's a guy that's been consistently getting big minutes. The minutes were way up last game, 31.5, was on pace for 35 minutes. The matchup here against Golden State is probably not the greatest. Golden State, defensively, they've been really good this season. But I think Hartenstein's minutes are pretty secure on this OKC team, especially without Chet Holmgren. They just don't really have any other bigs that they trust. Sure, OKC could, maybe opt to go small, and that could get Hartenstein off, get played off the floor. But I think most nights we can pencil in Hartenstein for around 28 to 30 minutes, at least until Chet Holmgren returns. When Chet returns, obviously, don't know if Hartenstein will be playing that many minutes. But right now, without Chet, his minutes should be pretty secure. He's been a double-double machine, when he's been able to get 30-plus minutes. If he gets 30-plus minutes here, I think we got a good chance at a double-double. I think we got a good chance of him going over this PR line of 20.5. So I do like this is our third and final prop for Wednesday. We're going to take Isaiah Hartenstein for more than 20.5 points plus rebounds. So 3 plays for Wednesday, guys. Hopefully we can hit all 3 of these plays and keep it going. We went 2-0 on our 2 plays on Tuesday. Got 3 plays for Wednesday. Let's see if we can make it a little 5-0 run here. Go into Thanksgiving on a good note. But that's what I got for tonight, guys. As always, do appreciate you guys watching these Prizepicks videos, supporting the Prizepicks content. Make sure you guys hit that like button down below if you did enjoy this video. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And also, if you guys are new to Prizepicks, make sure to go sign up for Prizepicks. Use that promo code NOLA. And when you place your first lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. Make sure to go check out Prizepicks again if you guys have not yet. But that's all that I got for tonight. Good luck on this slate, guys. We'll see you in the next video.